Hola, hola, my name is Jackie and today I'm here to bring to you my wrap-up for January 2015. Wow. So, the first book that I read this month is Cinder, I have it right here, by Marissa Meyer. I did a full in-depth review on this. I'll link it down below if you're interested. So I'm not going to talk that much about it right here, but yeah. Pretty much everyone has read it except for me. I read it, really liked it, and I'm looking forward to the continuation of the series very much. 4 out of 5 stars for me because I felt like I wanted a little bit more out of the story. Caught myself being like a little bit frustrated towards Cinder, so that's why 4 out of 5 stars for me. The next book I read this month I no longer have with me because I had to return to the library, and that is The Young Elites by Marissa. This is the first book in her new series, I believe, and it released in the fall last year, I think. I really enjoyed this book a lot. Like, a lot. I loved the world building. It was so amazing. Looking forward to the continuation. The second book, I don't know when it's coming out for sure, but again, I have a full in-depth review on this book. If you want to check it out, leave it down below. Next book I read this month, I gave that book 4.5 or 5 out of 5 stars, I don't remember, but yeah. The third book that I read this month was, I don't know how I returned it to the library. It was Ruin and Rising, which was the conclusion to the Grisha trilogy by Leigh Bardugo. I gotta say, I really enjoyed this book a lot better than the last one, and I gotta say it's probably my favorite out of the whole series, which is really strange because I'm used to not liking like the third book in the series, you know, because usually the third books are like, you know, like after Allegiant came out from Veronica Roth, I was just like kind of like let down by third books in a series. But I gotta say that this one was probably my favorite because we got a lot of resolvement in the whole plot, and just in general it was a really good conclusion. I really liked it for that reason. I didn't feel particularly that there were any loose ends or anything like that, which I appreciate. Anyway, the next book that I read, I wasn't really planning to read, but I had to read it because I had to for school, and I had to buy it too, like, come on. It is America the Unusual by John Kingdon. John Kingdon, I think he's a professor at the University of Michigan. He's been there for like 30 more plus years, and our professor made us read this book for her class because she said it was like really well compacted towards the course I'm taking. It's a politics course, or like US government course kind of, and so she made us read it, and I gotta say it was I would say kind of easy to follow, which I appreciated. It wasn't just a bunch of like, you know how most scholarly writing is like really confusing and just boring, to be honest. This one, I mean, I've never been particularly interested in politics. Let me just put that out there. Like, politics and me, zero. But that being said, I really like how everything was explained and how it went comparing America to other nations. But like I said, I wasn't really interested in the subject. Politics is not my thing. Therefore, I give this 3 stars. The last book I read this month, it wasn't a book, but I'm counting it just cause it is Amulet. It's a graphic novel, children's graphic. Really enjoyed this book. It's about a girl who moves to a new house, but it turns out that her house has a secret passage in it, a new world, and she has to discover it. It has to deal with a lot of things, and it was really cool. for like a kid's kind of action fantasy reading, if that makes sense. While I really loved the illustrations in this book, they were really amazing. I loved them. The art was fantastic. I liked the story as well, but I didn't really enjoy it that much. I wasn't super captivated by the characters. I mean, I was, but not like head over heels, you know? And to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna be continuing the series just because I wasn't really captivated by it. I don't kind of feel like it reading anymore, and I don't think I'm gonna continue reading it. It's probably because I've been reading Saga by Brian K. Vaughan, and that's a little bit more mature and a little bit more, you know, like more, the story's a little bit more developed there, I guess. And then I was accustomed to reading that, and then I came to reading this, and this is just a level down. I think that's it. I'm not gonna do a TBR like I said in my previous wrap-ups, because I just kind of pick up books as I feel them, and they're random. I don't have any particular order in picking them. So yeah, anyway, I think that is it for today, and thank you for checking out my video today, taking your time out of your day to come and watch, and I'll see you in a later video. Okay, hasta luego amigos, bye.